Good morning, friends. Today is Kathina Day. This is the happy day of the Buddha. So Kathina is a firm. Kathina means firm. Firm of what? Firm of some value. It penetrates the cloud and see what it means very firm. So the Buddha, he found something that had not been discovered. It's called Four Noble Truths. But here, when the Buddha himself said, "Oh, this is the most happy day I have with the community, with his own disciple of practice." So happy means as a president of a university, attend to a so-called ceremony of a graduation of his student. Can you see this? How happy he is? So I am a master of the school. Right now, all my students graduate. So certain levels of knowledge, experience, skillfulness, in and plan. This is the meaning. So Kathina is after 3 months intensive retreat of the practitioner in the monastery. So the quality of understanding the Dharma and master the skill and got the good fruit or make change of the mind-body condition already been upgraded. So this group compared to before come into the intensive retreat, totally have a lot of changing into the quality. So the Buddha himself, after 3 months intensive retreat, very happy. I think in the same, when the family, father or mother come and join in the graduation of your daughter or of your son in the school, I think you have the same feeling. Happy day. So he said the second one, Kathina, means the individual Sangha member as a monks become Jews, means he cast himself into gold, shining. Value of gold is always valuable. Valuable than US dollar because it's real. So the monk life, if we can purify all these dangerous obstacles from the hindrance body and mind, turn it into the factors of gold, means shining, then this is the meaning of the monk day. So Kathina day is the monk enlightened day. So after the 3 months intensive retreat, certain monk already enlightened. I think I am enlightened. Do you think so? I enlightened think that my word is very different from you guys, from my past, compared to what I look for right now, and what I look for in the past totally may change. So that will make me see that I am enlightened. Enlightened means that you stand in the more highest state to see things differently. You are not that low and that kind of flooding anymore. You overcome that kind of torture. So I use the one word that to rise from the ashes. Yeah, this is the idiom I look to. To rise from the ashes. In Chinese, they say that 浴火重生, reborn, be reborn. Go through fire tests and get reborn. It's called enlightenment. I don't think enlightenment is the term that only suitable for Buddhism. It's for all walks of spiritual life and religion. So the Buddha said that they have many kinds of enlightenment. Yeah, it means they have many kinds of school. BA, MA, PhD, and post PhD are many kinds of enlightenment. So how far we can go? Only diligence can make it. No other else can. Only right effort can make it happen. No other more precise factor need to be counted initially. So for me, the life diligence from wearing the robe. You see, I wearing my robe. Once I got this robe into the body, then my walkway because of the robe is very traditional and stay difficult to walk. So you need to be more mindful. You see, in order you don't step on the rope and fall down, you need to walk in this kind of stability so that you will see this lots of benefit there. You can walk it like a thief or beggar like that, So you need to walk it very mindful and fine to uniform your mind until the body. So lots of training. So that this look where we call it, where the arm, where the discipline. The Buddha come from the royal family, so he is like someone in the royal teaching tradition. So he have a lot of order already been, fixed, not the well life, but more civilized. So after he become monk, after the training, he formed his own order. The first thing is, hey, we pay for food, but not like a beggar. We pay differently. What is the difference? So this is the uniform of liberation. Liberation is most firm, useful. 耐用怎么讲 ？Durable. And it's good to keep it. Good to keep it. the sutra said it's like a horse rope, thin and strong, good to give it. Do we give it? Not many. Not many of us give it. I told you. In what I know in the monastic life, 5 years this rope, and 10 years this rope, and 18 years come into the monastic training. In certain years, this rope, 80% of them. In here, United States too. Why cannot keep this rope like you keep the horse rope? Thin and strong. If you need to catch the horse, you need it. A horse trainer. Why you don't keep it? This is a question. So in Buddhism, coming into monkhood is easy, but not easy like what you want to go. So coming into monkhood, every one of us, we just want to say, we come into a meeting. Every one of us just observe you, see that, is that the basic done, your commitment okay, what you're looking for, the purpose is that is the aim of you come in. If everyone check you okay, then try to be helping you skillfully master how to live in the community, how to practice, how to make sure that you are improving as a professional career coming there. You can be active in the community. That's done. It will take maybe 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. That completely you got the message going on. But why you can't give it? It's become a big question into my life. So what in one Chinese word said, this become fortunate uniform. The Chinese said, it is the fortunate uniform. 100 tons of gold and jewels is not valuable, but wearing this Sangati or Kasa, this group called Sangati or Kasa, wearing it into your body, so difficult. When you listen to this, then you will have in your mind how well life we are. This mind and body of every individual, how well life it is. Now can. So last night, when the people talk about the Four Noble Truths and the samsara, how deep and how big space, then this mind and body actively from the past come to right now and come to the future. He knew that it's aeon. Aeon is called Kaba. It really touched me. It touched me. Even though I know this position, this occupation or this career is so noble and holy, we talk that holy, like the Catholic monk, Catholic sister who commit to celibacy and commit to give their life to poor, to weak. So difficult to remain. So you need to come in to commit something more profound and pure than you won't get rush and trouble into that order. So that will be very, very difficult. And this is become so high into noble state. So if in your eyes and your own value, you don't see what is perfect can be done, and you are original people. Can stay in this mindful for long. So that is how I see the world right now. They just see no one is perfect. They open the eye and see no one is perfect. So I'm not perfect too. That's all. So what? I just carry on and go there. Yeah, this is the value right now the world is pushing to. So divisive in chaos, what I say. Because they lost the value that human beings still have an example. If I want to look for the gate out to free, I have something that I need to work for my own liberation. So that is the what we call the noble path, or the value that Buddhism mentioned about to make the Buddha himself happy and make the transfer, the skillful mean and the teaching to the Sangha, means the disciple. He said, oh, I'm gone after this aging, illness, and destruction. But the Dharma is not gone, it still remains there. What is the Dharma means? Dharma is the body. We call it Dharma body. Dharma body in the Pali term. Dharma body means he has something still remain in the world. That is the connection to every individual. We separate it into 5 parts: virtue, concentration, wisdom, release, and the knowledge of release. These 5 parts, we call it Dhamma body. You can listen from the teacher, you can read from the book, and you can witness in the Zen hall, meditation hall. It's still remaining. Why individually someone see, someone don't see? Why? Because someone attention, someone is not present. I just want to say it like this. Mostly we are not 200% pay attention. So not sharp enough to see things very well. That is a scientist measurement. So scientists want to discover something not being discovered. What can they do? Focus, isn't it? Sharply focus and 100% into focus in order that he can discover something not being discovered. Monks' life is like that. Be training focus, be training sharp insight, in order that from this I can carry on and remain in the past for sight in the future. It's called transmission. So this transmission for us very difficult, but I see it very easy. You see, sometimes African bread in Africa can meet among then it turn into monkhood. In what we call the Italy, nobody say any the Dharma will know any information there. Once you contact, and turn into monkhood. So monkhood is not like this tradition, this country, that boundary can block them. You cannot block the Dharma come to this continually process. You cannot. That commitment cannot be blocked life after life. I just want to say this to you, in order that you know that for myself is very strange. And come to this age, and I don't have any fear of losing the life and losing all what I have of supporting this living. I don't have any. Right now, totally released, most of them. But I have something is, if the appearance in the future, it become possible, the only connection of my life processing for awakening is carry on, no doubt, because cause and effect. Good cause to good effect. Dharma cause into Dharma effect. So in my mind right now, my professional and the skill of understanding, nothing confidence like I remember the Dharma, that kind of confidence. So other thing is not too valuable in my mind anymore as an viewpoint, or opinion. But the Buddha, he mentioned something, it really makes sense to me in this very life. So I can say myself, he is great enlightened person compared to other great leaders in the world. So his realization is great mind structure, very open. Open until we can say that is soulless. Open until there is called emptiness. Yeah, the mind open. You cannot label it. What is that message? But in the world right now, we cannot overcome labeling. The attachment is labeling. We cannot overcome. I cannot see we easy to overcome that and become leader. Believe me, you see how I make an example. So I'm a great, so I can serve. Serve for what? To boundary it into, this is my country, this is your country, because of this country as a leveling, country of leveling, then we come into serving and come into against each other. This is world leader, and other leader too. So it just pick part, you can see a lot of name and a lot of form attachment. Then they're viewing in that viewpoint, they can serve the world. But the Buddha is not like that. He served what? He served mind and body in contact. Means he served all living beings while he contact with them. So equal and open. So this is a need a lot of training until you can pull back your mindfulness into concentration. Means the mind body is not separated right now and here. That kind of transform into the grappling. So you just live your life into thought by thought transform. That kind of training is very, very challenging. You need to break through all this recognition and the practice skill attachment so that you can overcome all these patterns. So the Buddha himself evaluate all the assured, so he secure himself. Oh, what is the secure? We buy insurance here, we buy insurance there. We worry about medical insurance, we worry about liability insurance, a lot of things. What the Buddha said, most secure is wisdom or insight. That is the most secure. So virtue, concentration, wisdom. When these three of the highest training being developed and cultivated, then you will have the result of mind and body release. Most secure, what I see is mind and body release. So insurance is here. You know, if a Buddhist looking for the Dharma, he don't know, he cannot value where is the insure. You know, that he can see where is the safety situation, security, but he can fall. New appearance, the last word I want to say. When things done well, it's because of open yourself through a new appearances. This is the last part I want to say. So Kathina for us is open ourselves through a new appearances to the society. This is called triple game. Monk life, bodily is the same like you, but mentally the training make it very different quality. Need to open up to the public, and the public himself need to witness by his own eye. Only for someone who have little bit dust, he can see the Dharma very well. He can see the truth well. This is the last word I want to say to all you. And MABA is a ground open for practice and the teaching, not like a communication center, not like what you can see there in the mountain up there. That is the funny and happy place that people want to join. They are very cloudy, but here we are not too cloudy. They are very hot and excited, but we are very cold and calm here. This is the condition facing to each other. So quite happy you're all here and listen to my long talk. I hope that it not bother you too much, and it will help you to get into valuing yourself, how I can make better life and more happy life in the future. Thank you, and may Kathina give you a very well support in your life. Hope your life the coming day become more fortunate, more happy, and more free. Thank you.